All right, good morning. Today is Thursday, February 20th, and I want to start off by talking about a stock I have no clue what it does, but it was on my radar as a huge gap open, okay? CONN. CONN. All right. This stock must have reported last night, gapped down big time, waited a few minutes, and bought it. All right, we bought this at $36.17, and right now we're at $38.29. Okay, now it's a classic gap trade. Okay, the one thing that I saw that really that made me buy this stock was to look at the weekly. Okay, look at the weekly, right near its 200 exponential moving average, and on a weekly chart, I mean, this thing has been extremely strong. There's no denying it, right? The market's been extremely strong. Yes, we've pulled back quite a bit, but again, when you have a gap play, when the market's that stretched in one direction after having a big run, especially on a weekly chart, it's a no-brainer. I mean, you could literally, I typically wait 3 to 10 minutes after it closes. I get a sense of what it's doing by looking at a 1-minute chart, and then I go in there and buy it, especially when you get a really big gap. And we got a really big gap. I mean, 15-ish points. Okay, take a look at that daily chart. Again, closed at 55.80 and opened at 35.50. Again, waited about, how long did I wait? I waited about 5 or 10 minutes before buying it. Again, got long at $36.17. I'm watching this on a small little 1-minute chart here, and I'm kind of trailing it up. So this is a really nice play. Again, a classic gap trade in the direction of the overall bigger trend off of the weekly, and this is something you can day trade. So this is a really good trade so far, and wanted just to point that out. Let's take a look at the U.S. dollar Canadian dollar trade that I pointed out a couple days ago. Now again, very classic trade setup where, you know, obviously trend is up, markets pull back. This line here is a 38.2% retracement. This is the 50% retracement. Okay, we got a tight little inside bar. The following bar made a lower high and a lower low, right? A lower high and a lower low, and then the next bar not only took out those lows, but reversed intraday, taking out that high. That was a classic trade setup. Now, it's a little variation from just a simple inside bar breakout, but this is one of the patterns I look for, and this is a great trade to the upside as well. Just one more thing I want to point out, and that is the E-mini S&P 500, the SSO ETF, or the SPYs, okay? Doesn't really matter what you're looking at. They're pretty much all tracked the same. The charts look the same. This, again, folks, is a classic trade setup. Yesterday, in the SPY, SPY, we actually took out the all-time highs. We took out the all-time highs by about 20 cents, okay? And we ended up reversing intraday, taking out Tuesday's low, all right? Setting up for a beautiful, well, again, I'm not good at picking tops. I don't know of anybody that's really good at picking tops. I'm better at picking bottoms for sure. But this was a no-brainer. This was a bearish engulfing pattern at the all-time highs in the market. So I had to buy the puts on the SPY. Okay, I had to. It was a no-brainer. My stop, look at, if the market's able to close above the highs in the next couple of days, I'd be out with a losing trade. But I bought the SPYs in the money, 38. Hold on one second. I bought in the money, barely in the money, a 185, expires March 31st, and that is the trade. What did I get filled on that? The SPY, $4.06. $4.06. We are trading right now as we speak, $4.41 right now. So that is the trade. Again, the strike price is 185 on that, right? Bought it at 406. Again, bought it $4.06. The put option, 185. March 31 expiration. We'll see what happens. We'll see if we get, I'm just looking for a move minimum down to the blue action zone down in here. Okay, again, do I think this market's going to totally fall apart? Probably not. This is a strong market, right? But I'm looking for some type of back and fill in here before we move higher, okay? Of course, we drop down into that blue action zone. I would take off probably at least half of my position, watch it very closely, and see if we can fall further. If we start bouncing, then just exit the trade. Hope that helps. Have a profitable day. Take a look at CONN. That was a beautiful, classic gap trade setup, okay? Have a great day. Bye for now.